What's up, homies? I'm Duke History, and welcome to my YouTube channel. And this is my first real video on the channel. The quote-unquote first episode was just an intro into the channel, and this is the real history video. Anyways, I'm just rambling. So today we will be talking about weird and odd facts about ancient Rome. So let's just get on into the video. Back in the day, the Romans had some pretty wacky ideas about health. If you lost a fight as a gladiator, it wasn't over for you yet. Nope, epileptics were encouraged to chug some warm blood drawn from the cut throat of a dead gladiator, like it was Gatorade. And get this, they thought it was the elixir of life. But wait, there's more. The ducks were also about the gladiator liver. According to Scribulus Largus, I probably butchered that name, people would literally dive into the ring to grab a piece of liver from a fallen gladiator. It was like a messed up version of Catch of the Day at the seafood restaurant. Now, why do they do this crazy stuff, you might ask? Well, apparently, gladiators were seen as prime examples of health and virality, so the docs thought their body parts would have healing powers. But hey, at least they weren't prescribing kale smoothies back in the day. We got Galen of Pergamon in the house! This dude was straight up Greek, but he studied anatomy and physiology in Egypt, and he was like the OG doctor, treating gladiators and stuff. He even settled down in Rome and became the personal physician to a bunch of emperors. But Galen wasn't just about surgeries and stuff. Nah, man, he was all about that healthy lifestyle. He was like, yo, you gotta exercise, eat right, stay clean, and take a bath. And get this, he believed that the brain was in charge of the body, not the heart. Mind blown, right? This guy was a real trailblazer too. He was the first to figure out that the larynx is what makes you talk, and he knew the difference between venous and arterial blood. I totally said that right. And get this, he even did dissections and vivisections on animals to advance his knowledge of anatomy. Galen was a straight up writing machine too. He penned hundreds of medical treatises, and some of them were still being used as references centuries later. The guy was the real deal, and we gotta give him props for laying the foundation of modern medicine. Check this out. Back in ancient times, Roman doctors had some crazy ideas about how our body works. They believed that our health and emotions were controlled by 4 eternal substances, which they called humors: blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile. It's like they were playing some kind of bodily rock, paper, scissors game. Each of these humors were connected to one of the 4 element qualities: hot, cold, wet, and dry. So, if you were feeling under the weather, it was probably because your humors were out of balance. These guys thought everything from a stuffy nose to a cancerous tumor could be caused by an excess of one of these humors. To get back to a state of equilibrium, these doctors had some bizarre treatments. They made you bleed, puke, or even give you an extra enema. And if that didn't work, they made you sweat it out, or stuff you with hot or cold, wet or dry foods until you felt better. Sounds like a pretty wacky way to get healthy, am I right? So bro, next time you're feeling a little off, just remember it's probably just one of your humors acting up. Maybe try some hot and spicy wings to balance things out. And if that doesn't work, well, at least you didn't get an enema. Back in Roman times, doctors couldn't cut up human corpses for anatomy studies. Bummer, right? The government was all like, that's not cool, bro. It's against our religion, ethics, and we don't want any nasty diseases spreading around. But these doctors didn't give up that easily. Instead, they turned to dissecting animals like pigs and monkeys to learn about the human body. And get this, they did it in front of a live audience. People were just there, watching it happen. People would come from all over just to see these crazy vivisections, and maybe even score some medical attention from the skilled doctors. It was like an original reality TV show, keeping up with the anatomists. So, even though they couldn't slice up people, these Roman doctors still managed to make anatomy fun and exciting. Who knows, maybe one day we'll be watching Grey's Anatomy Animal Edition on Netflix. But who watches Grey's Anatomy? Like, how did that get like 18 seasons? In ancient Rome, they were all about the cabbage craze. Like, seriously, they were cabbage obsessed and considered it a superfood that could cure almost anything. Pliny the Elder was all like, bro, cabbage has so many good points, it would take forever to list them all. And Cato the Elder was all like, ha! And wrote a freaking 2,000-word essay on how cabbage could cure all kinds of health issues. According to Cato, the leafy green could fix anything from headaches to digestive problems. And get this, if you crushed up some cabbage and put it on your, wound, it would heal up in no time. It's like a magical healing potion, dude. Cato even claimed that the fumes from boiled cabbage could promote fertility. So if you're trying to make a baby, you might want to add some cabbage into your diet. And get this, he even said that taking a dip in the pee of someone who ate a lot of cabbage could cure a bunch of ailments. And I don't know about you, bro, I'll just stick to eating this stuff. Man, those Roman guys had some pretty crazy ideas. And I mean, hey, since you made it this far, I have a crazy idea. Hit that little subscribe button to get notified the next time I post a video. Anyways, my name has been Duke History. Stay historical, my friends.